Welcome back to Africa, everybody! I am interrupting this series in the middle, when you least expected it, to say thank you so much for all your support so far. This series has been going down really well. It takes an absolute age for me to film. It really does. These TSL games, I love to do them, but getting them out is really difficult, so all of the support and traction and all the stuff you do to interact with videos is really, really kind. Thank you so much. Right, let's look for coal. So I didn't show you at the end of last video, but this is where the coal is. There is actually coal right under my capital, which is nuts. Like, of all the places to be, thank you so much. That one's under an encampment, and that one is just by Ursa, and typically, I have a man right by it. Oh yeah, so that is 9 coal coming in per turn. That is plenty. But the thing is, everybody, I don't like coal power today. I feel coal power plants, they're not really getting me excited. They're not getting me buzzed in the same way that they usually do. Specifically because, honestly, most of the industrial zones I've got have terrible adjacency. Like, they're just naff. So, I think oil. Oil, especially because I've got Madagascar and these islands and I'm going to go and settle out into like random little places. I'm just going to investigate down here to see if I can go and find Australia. Zulu Australia sounds hilarious if Curtin's not there. So I think oil-wise, that's what I'm going to be using to power my empire. But that means that my coal is going to be free for railroads. And I was thinking, you know, a lot is said about railroads, but wouldn't it be funny if the entirety of Africa was covered in a railroad? So I thought about it, and I went, I have nothing better to do with my life. Let's do it. I was also avoiding killing Georgia and Arabia for the sake of me holding diplomacy with everybody, but looking at people like Babylon, who has 500 grievances against me, I think at this point, I think the pretense is probably done, so I'm just going to go and kill everyone now. I think I'm just going to continually make army. I've got actual money coming in per turn. For the first time, my gold per turn is over my deals. So when all my deals do run out, which inevitably they will at some point, I will actually be able to fund my own existence, which will be quite an enjoyable thing to do. So I'm going to switch back in the ability to build more impies. We're going to go and take down Hatton and Tbilisi. And I think I'm just going to nab Porto. I feel like I'm going to nab Porto. Lisbon does have some stuff in Northern Africa, but I'm just going to let that go for now. As long as Portugal gives me a good trade deal, I might be able to turn a blind eye to it. Literally nobody is trading with me right now. Oh, actually no, some people. Okay, there are the occasional deals here and there. The Dutch is the only person trading with the warmonger. I like that. I respect that. But I'm hitting that point, especially outside of Africa, where I'm going to start chopping down like every feature I can. It's worth just chopping it down for all of the additional resources and yields and production and all the stuff that I can get from it. I think it's better doing that than not. Actually, I'm not going to have to do anything about Georgia. It is rebelling in 9 turns. Unlike all of the other ones around me, that one will just disappear. Good. Oh, that's more coal as well. Oh, what a pickup. That is amazing. Okay, right, cool. Limes is just not very important anymore, but raid is good. Conscription's good. Serfdom, natural philosophy, all of the things that I like to see in a healthy, thriving empire. Throw in feudal contract, and let's get these impies rocking. Don't come a knocking if the impies are rocking. That's what they say, right? I'm pretty sure. Oh, Vilnius wants to fight me as well. Oh, bless you. Right, just wait a sec, okay? I've got bigger people to kill, but I will come back to you, I promise. Sorry, Macedon. I'm just taking them out. I'm just, at this point, I'm just gonna do it. In fact, even Georgia. I think even Georgia, I'm just gonna go for it now. Are they giving me gold? Are you giving me sufficient tribute to save your life? You are not. That is your fault and mistake. I brought you into this world, Georgia. I will take you out of it. Oh, especially if you give me a settler for it. Oh, or not. Russia do have a fairly respectable military, actually. 651. Okay, maybe I can get somebody like the Dutch to declare war on them. No, okay, not going to happen for now. Let's just maybe wait a turn. Should I go kill Vilnius quickly? I mean, St. Petersburg is just, it's undefended. That's the thing. That's the thing that makes me really, really tempted. So, you know what, I will give in to that temptation. They're not giving me any gold per turn. Again, that's their mistake. You gotta give me tribute. If you don't give me tribute, then how will Tenacious D thrive in this world? Get it? Because they have a song called Tribute? Yeah? This is why you come. This is why you watch Ursa Rhyme, for the humour. For the full-blooded, awesome humour. Plus 12 flanking bonus. Oh, the bonuses are just ridiculous sometimes. That's a plus 18 bonus there now. Bam. If I can get to fascism quickly and give myself a war department so that all my units start to heal whenever they get the kills. Now that would be something special. Yeah, it's like catapult, don't stand there. My MP Corps is not pleased about that location. Or they are pleased, one of the two, I guess. It's probably closer to being yes please than not. Knight beats horse. Oh yeah. Oh, it's so powerful. It's so crazy powerful. St. Petersburg, now we go 2 attacks on this. The city's going to fall before it can stick its walls up. They're all going to start building walls super quickly now, but luckily I have quite the charge going on. You know, I just realised actually that I can use my faith to build armories. Oh my god, Valletta is just amazing. Oh, I'd forgotten about that. I knew about the city centre buildings, but I'd totally forgotten about that aspect of it. Amazing. World Congress time! Yes, new culture bombs for me. That sounds great, and I'd love it if we can build city centre buildings faster. It often goes through. Sometimes it's campus, sometimes it's city centre. Yeah, city centre and Shaka. Oh my god, we won both. That is incredible. Also, we've now just unlocked my favourite thing, steam power. So, we're going to just get some armories in. I'm going to just gold purchase this one because it's too good. And I'm going to start building some military engineers. Oh my god, they are expensive. You know what? The first couple, I'm just going to purchase in using some of my obscene war gold. We've now got some Portuguese piece that I can make. Good. And now, I'm hoping he's going to have a joint war with my name on it. Oh yeah, he wants war with Indonesia. Another naval war. He's really, really keen. Okay. And he'll join in with my war with Peter. Okay, 550 gold per turn. This is why I'm keeping Portugal in the game. Okay, so that's going to bankroll me. So yes, I will treat myself to a couple of military engineers with this gold. Ah, yes. Extra gold. You have gold! Always believe in your Portugal, because he will bankroll you in any offensive war you ever want to do. Yay for Portugal! 4 movement on the men-at-arms means I can pillage before attacking, which is very useful. Same with the Knit. I can move to there. Bam! St. Petersburg is taken. I can now move my Impi across because my Impi are very good at killing knights. Followed up by my Corsa. Lovely stuff. Right, St. Petersburg. That's oh, only 5 loyalty. Damn, that's good. Don't mind me, Vilnius. I'm just going to come through your lands and you know, I might be killing you whilst I do that, but that's irrelevant to the overall mission here. A 1 attack, a 2 attack. Oh yeah, siege towers make things very easy indeed. Bye-bye, Georgia. It was a pleasure knowing you for the brief time that we knew each other. Oh, it looks like Indonesia is settling Australia. I was just going around to see if I could settle near Uluru, but that's quite exciting. Oh, yeah, look, you see, walls are turning up. I told you, Russia are slowly learning. Novigrad is doing nearly passing by Babylon. Actually, I'm not going to even attack you, Babylon. I'm not even joking. Your walls are Renaissance walls, and I just can't be bothered. Now, I don't think this will get the kill. Nope, perfect, which means this MP can core itself. Good. And huzzah! Lovely stuff. Sorry, Arabia, you are next to go. Tee-hee-hee. That is, of course, the official noise that you're supposed to make when attacking Arabia. Tee-hee-hee. Now, I've just unlocked pike and shots, which are technically better than Impi, but the Impi are so cheap to maintain, as well as earning XP faster, and also having increased flanking bonuses, but I'm not going to upgrade them just yet. I'm going to hold on for a little bit to see if I can sort of like continue my Impi assault, and as soon as the enemy gets a little bit too strong, then I'll look to probably skip pike and shot and go straight to anti-tank. Yeah, yeah, at some point we will have to upgrade, and I get that, I understand that, but if I can get away with it, I will. Oh, I have muskets now, though. That's cool. Huzzah! Now, this revelation that I can build armories with faith is amazing, and it means that pillaging holy sites is suddenly of a greater importance than I initially expected it to be. So, we're just going to go around and make sure that, like, you know, things like barracks and and armories and all this stuff have been put into the cities that are making units, like Gondar, for instance. Okay, next turn I can build an armory in that, but it means that my Impi are getting another 25% combat experience on top of the boost of barracks and also the boost they get just by being Impi. So, I mean, it's well worth keeping on top of it if I can. Gustavus! Nice. Very good, very good, very good. It's an extra very good general that gives me a bombard if I need it afterwards, which does scale well into the later game. Now, these will all be ancient walls, so I'm pretty sure we'll be able to just charge in here quite nicely and deal with these. Yeah, look at that. Wabambo. Tasty stuff. Don't forget that every city with an armory in is getting +4 production when building units. Like, they are so good. First railway. I've just connected up my 2 southern cities. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do to start with is start on a railway that takes my cities from south to north, so I can basically connect the supply chain up. I think that'll be pretty good, like being able to produce units in the south of the map and then have them come to the north in like a couple turns. That's pretty cool. After that point, I'm going to start filling out the southern tip of Africa with just nothing but railway. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be disgusting, is what it's going to be, but I'm going to claim it's beautiful. Goodbye, Arabia. It was nice knowing you, but that holy site is very tasty. My favourite is when a unit starts attacking your city, you can be like, I pray in death walls, and suddenly they're there, and the enemy unit's dead. It's a very good thing to be able to do. Oh, forms an armada out of a military naval unit. Yes, please. Oh, hello. This city's an absolute pain, but I think I've taken it. Yes, I have. Perfect stuff. Right, St. Petersburg, you better be loyal now. Oh, just loyal. My cities are screaming for happiness and immunities. That is one problem here. But apart from that, we are finally starting to pick up a little bit of speed on this attack. 1, 2, 3, like that. Okay, it's close. Close now. 10 population, Novigrad. Oh yeah, that's an easy take for me. Perfect. Keep it safe. Keep it secure. Military science. Okay, quickly just praying walls up like that. Huzzah! Yeah, get off my city. Military science gives us military academies as well as line infantry. Line infantry, of course, being awesome. I think we're going to just try and rush through here a little bit. Now, I'd quite like to go to chemistry to get myself an anti-tank crew. Boosted, 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 boosted. Build 2 banks, build 2 neighbourhoods, own 3 muskets, have a level 2 alliance. Alliance is not happening. I'm just going to tell you that for 3 now. Nobody is going to have an alliance with me, which I think is a shame. I think people are missing out personally on what could be an amazing friendship. Line infantry. Here we go. We're starting to get the promotions now. Those are the only ones I've got. I kind of need a 3rd, annoyingly. Yep, unfortunately that was it. Never mind. Oh, 2,000 gold. I can just go bam. There you go. Replaceable parts are boosted. 80 strength that guy has. Wow. Ironclad Armada. Oh, this thing's tough. This may go badly wrong. This is a city with -6 loyalty once I pop it down. Okay, no, it's not as bad as I feared it would be. Actually, it's not too bad. Let's quickly get the builder in. Let's get a monument in and a granary in. This is the coal that I was here for, but if I get rid of the sheep, that should give me the population I need to stay safe. No Auckland, though, unfortunately. No Auckland. Military aid request. You know what? By the time that finishes, I think Russia are going to be out of this game, so I don't really mind what happens here. Renaissance bow. We're in a golden Renaissance age. What are we going to pick today? Annoyingly, Babylon and Portugal are both in golden ages, as is Russia, so this is going to be a bit annoying, but that's fine. Hic Sunk Draconas. Reform the coinage. I'm now at war with so many people that actually having immune traders, that could be quite useful, but monumentality, I'm also doing a lot of stuff with builders right now. My faith is going elsewhere. So no, reform the coinage. I'm using my faith to get myself armory buildings and things like that, so I can't waste that. That shouldn't be too bad. Pillaging all the faith. Oh man, faith pillaging. So good. It's so good. Oh, Russia just have like more troops than they should do. Still have 500. It's just like crossbows everywhere. Little crossbows just sort of, like, it's just so annoying. It's okay. We will do fine. We will get through it, but it's just the most frustrating thing. Anyway, line infantry. That line infantry now has 90 strength when attacking in the district, which is pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Brazil, we finally got to South America. I'm just having a look at the sort of analysis of where we are actually. We're on 280 science, turn 134. I've now taken the tech lead from Babylon. I'm on 39 to their 35. I'm now 12 techs ahead of Wilhelmina, so I'm doing pretty well. The thing is though, attacking Russia is all very well and good. They have lavras. I like to pillage lavras. Lavras are good. I need to just build some more depredation cavalry and we'll be doing pretty nicely. That is great, but it's the campuses I'm after. So the Dutch are going to have to go down at some point. Oh, hello. Make peace. Of course I will. I might have just gone to war with Norway. I'm never entirely sure if that's a good idea or not. But pillaging campuses is going to be what I need to do to get me through here. Now, it wants me to get metal casting pretty badly. I'm just going to pick up sanitation just for a few more turns of building impies, and then I will switch over to pike and shots. But, yeah. Okay, how long has the Dutch got on the trade deal? Like, 17 turns still? It's really not that big a trade deal, though. I think they're going to have to go down. They're going to have to go down. It's okay. I'm producing, like, so much armed force. Like, it is crazy how many more troops per turn I'm building. I'm already up to almost 2,000 military strength, and I'm barely getting rocked and rolled. The biggest problem I've got is infrastructure. Oh, I know you don't like me, Portugal. That, by the way, just sentences them to an instantaneous war, because the only way I can get a good joint deal out of them is to go to war with them, make peace with them, and then that sort of temporary alliance or truce stage of unfriendliness, that's when I can make more deals, so it's a good thing. But raid, there's logistics. Here we go. So feudal contract is still useful. I'm going to get rid of natural philosophy, I think, which is crazy. But I'm getting more science from pillaging than anything else, so getting logistics has got to be a really good thing. Professional army is good. The chivalry means that I can now build industrial era and earlier, and I believe cavalry is industrial era. It's good, so I can now start to build those. So good. The city has 12 production, and I can build an impy corps in 4 turns. It's just ridiculous. Because of the policy cards, the armories, and then also the statue of Zeus. Like, that is such an insane combo. Anyway, enough of this. Well, bam! Oh, yes. Okay, doesn't matter how strong a city you are. If I can do attacks like that, you are going down quickly, my friend. Mercantilism is unlocked, which means nationalism. I can get myself armies at that point, just for a little bit of a combat boost, just in case what I had wasn't good enough already. Oh no, my knight's just in the sea surrounded by Viking longships going, I'm in danger. It's yes you are. Run away. Go to America. America, literally the journey to America is less perilous than rocking around with Viking longships everywhere. Just go and do that. Got the old double up here of the battering ram and also a siege tower in order to just try and chop these walls down quickly because, oh my lord, they are being annoying right now. Hold the line! Hold the line! That's a good promotion. Nice. Joan of Arc. Oh my goodness. So many generals. I've now hit the point where I'm getting so many general points that I don't think anyone else has got much of a hope. Oh no, somebody is going to grab some. Okay, one of them's going to go. As soon as I said that, I knew I'd lose a general. 38. 38 points. That's just literally from the amount of armories I've got. I don't have anything else coming in here. Major victory? It better be. Yay! It was a major victory. That's awesome. Okay, I should have waited until nationalism was ready to get boosted, really, but never mind. It's good. We're finally pushing. We're finally starting to push into really good areas here. And this is lovely. Right, that attack will do nicely, followed by the Knight Corps, and then the cavalry should be able to run through and take Tula. Yeah, perfect. Pushing into Norwegian lands now. Again, why are you building a wonder whilst I am ransacking your nation? Just... there are such things as priorities, and you really need to get a grip of yours. Nice little cheeky attack. Bang! The walls are gone. Just like... I was just about to say Sillet Bang. That's a reference. Like, anyone get the Sillet Bang reference? I don't know if this is something that translates to America. I'm not entirely sure if it's something that should translate to America, because it's an awful reference. Bang! And the walls are gone. Pella, welcome to a military academy. Huzzah! On the front line, you can build me stuff now. Oh, this is so good. MP Corps in 2 turns. Yes. Yes. I only have 28 production in that city. It's insane how good these are. One more city taken there. Lovely. Okay, this is good. I think Russia are down to like a couple of cities now. Maybe even 3 or 4. Russia were doing very well. I feel almost a tiny bit bad about taking them out in the way that I have on this game. I don't really feel that bad. I'm just saying I do. Amsterdam's gone from having an ancient wall to a medieval wall, which means they're probably close to going to Renaissance, and I can't be living with Renaissance walls in Europe, so we're just going to have to push through now and give them a good hiding. I think it's probably the easiest way of doing this. Alright, time to get pike and shots. It's got to that point now. We can hold it off no longer. Oh, I do love how powerful these units are though. They are so good. Alright, cavalry, you just run ahead. I'm going to use you to pillage. Get you to go to there. Get you to go in like that. Good. The cavalry. Actually, I'm using cavalry to explore and to do some reconnaissance, and then the rest of me sort of following afterwards. This is weirdly, like, actually properly thought out, this attack. The Incans. Okay, so South America looks like it's fairly well inhabited, although that appears to be a Caribbean, Incan city, which means that probably the Aztecs or the Mayans aren't there. There are pike and shots. Okay, so we're still going to be building them pretty damn quickly. Not quite as quickly as before, but they do have 10 strength more. I'm not going to hold on to using them too much though. Anti-tank crews are where I'm going. 400 base production is expensive. I'm going to be more using the gold that I'm sort of still stealing from Portugal. Sorry about that, Portugal. We've still got, 14 turns of this. Another 8 grand or so to come my way. Lovely. But I'm hoping anti-tank crews stacked up with my line inventory are going to be very tasty indeed. Oops, I pressed the wrong button and I raised a city. Don't you hate when that happens? Poor Sphere. Oh no. I was going to take that city and everything. That was accidental. Sorry, all of the screaming masses, the civilian population that might have just died there. Was my bad. I didn't mean to do that. Whoopsie. Are you allowed to raise a city and then the official diplomatic excuse? Like, you could imagine that the Zulu ambassador to the UN just sits there in that sort of huge room with the massive circular table and just says, Zulu, what is your reply to this? And I'm like, whoopsie. No, my bad. Didn't mean to do that. But sir, that was a full-blooded nuclear strike. Oh yeah, it was, wasn't it? Whoops. Aztecs are in the game. Oh, I was mistaken. Okay. How are you, Aztecs? You alright? Oh, Bergen is proving really annoying to get to. My Impi are doing damage, but they're being killed, and there's only one way into that city, so that's... yeah, that is annoying. I'm going to have to sort of go around this mountain range and see if we can find a way in. Nationalism, however, is a really good thing. So, Grand Army, slightly better. We can be building better units now, but I actually should improve the speed at which I was building the pike and shots, because I think they were falling just off the edge of what I was doing there. Natural philosophy, I'm going to pick that up quickly because I want the extra science again. 308 again. Turn on 142. We're on to 41 techs. As I say, once I get to chemistry, then I can beeline to rocketry, and then we can go from there and just see how we're feeling about the game. Now, I was being absolutely just annoyed and pestered by tiny little galleys from Russia and the Netherlands, so I just built some ironclads because I could, and now I'm fighting back. Oh, you thought you'd be doing fine. No. Here comes Ursa. It's like this as well. It's like, and praying in the walls, and your boat is dead. Russia are putting up such an annoying fight over here. Like, I'm killing their units one by one, but like, there's so many of the damn things that I'm losing a unit or two here and there. It doesn't matter if I lose units, by the way, because I have so many of them, but it's just annoying. Like, I have reinforcements for days, and I can build reinforcements really quickly as well. But that's armies unlocked. That should be a really good thing for me, actually. I could use the extra. Is it 7 or 8 combat strength? I think it's 8 combat strength, isn't it, for an army? Yeah, looking forward to that. Tasty times. Line inventory should go to an army now by killing there. Oh, yeah. That is a good upgrade for me. 87, so 7 extra strength. Oh, I knew I'd get it wrong as soon as I committed to a number. So I have 1 railway going up the west coast, 1 up the east coast, and 1 up the central belt. I think it's time, now that I'm making more of these beautiful military engineers, to start patching in the gaps. I've gone, even though the Norwegians have Viking longships like everywhere, I've gone for the crazy impy naval assault strategy. It's one of my favourites. 1, 2, 3, like so. Oh no, it didn't quite work. What about the cavalry? Yes, seahorses. It's actually what a seahorse is. What you think what a seahorse is not. That's just a different animal entirely. I own the seahorses. It's weird that the symbols are just messed up whenever you build corps and armies straight up. Like pike and shot. That is not a pike and shot symbol, but sure. Whatevs. I've got the railway right the way up now through Africa and Egypt and the Middle East, and now going through Turkey. I've also been building a railway across Russia's conquered empire from Novgorod all the way over to Bergen. Basically, I've got these things just reinforcing my supply lines. Anywhere that I'm building troops to the front line, I'm just sort of pulling in that direction. And it means I can get like pike and shots, and it's like to the front line in like 7 turns rather than 15. But it's being improved. Forever improved. Oh, for goodness sake. Like, this is what I was worried about. They've just gone to Renaissance walls just as I had them surrounded. Ugh. Fine. Okay, we're doing it the hard way apparently. Well, what is the hard way? Bombards. Oh, we can do bombards. That's fine. That's fine. We've got things. I've got things. Everybody, I can build bombards, or I can just smash my head against the wall. No, that's unlikely to work, is it? What about Stockholm? Stockholm hasn't got... Yeah, they haven't fixed their stuff yet. So, I could probably run in here. Yeah, I think this is going to be easy to take Stockholm. The problem is, though, is that the addition of Renaissance walls to this entire domination project means that I do need to think about either bombers or bombards. I think because of my huge niter stockpile, I'm getting 14 per turn, which is enough to build an army in about 4 turns of accumulation. So I'm going to build some bombards. That could be good fun. Yeah, putting railways down in Africa, it's like a printer. I'm just sort of going left, right, left, right, left, right on these things. It's hilarious. Just building it up. Is there any reason why I'm just building railroad on every single tile? No. There is literally no reason to do this. It's just fun. Don't mind me while I just continue to pillage all of your stuff. Thank you so much. Oh, faith, gold, beautiful, beautiful resources. Professional army. Okay, I've managed to save up about 2,800 gold. Basically, as soon as I take over a city, I need to just treat myself to an upgrade because my units are not firing at the strength that I kind of hope they would, really. I do finally have a bombard army here to try and knock down at least some of these Renaissance walls. That does help a lot. Surprise, amphibious attack. Stockholm is mine. Yeah, liberate the Sweden. Yeah, right. Oh yeah, that was right. Random American settlement to pick up this 1 coal. Definitely worth it for that 1 coal. Let's check in with the railroad map just for now, and you can see it's starting to rise. But more importantly, the Central Railroad now connects Africa up with almost into Europe. I've got a Russian railway that's sort of pushing now into Scandinavia and linking my eastern and western fronts. I've also got an anti-clockwise run picking up. I've got a clockwise run picking up. And I'm just building more and more of these military engineers. I've also got 24 coal coming in per turn, as well as 14 iron, and I'm not using them for anything else. Like, I am reserving my coal use for railroads. No coal power plants at all are being put down here. Is it a clever or efficient way of playing this game? Absolutely not. Is it a fun way? You bet. Oh, yes. And by the way, it's the African continent. That's the one I'm going to try and railroad. I mean, if I'm not going to try and do the whole map. I'm not mad. Oh, could you imagine? That would be frighteningly difficult. Moscow's just taken as well. So basically that's 2 more Russian cities. Oh my goodness, they are proving to be very annoying. Can Russia please just give up? Like, this is not a war they're going to win. They're just being annoying now. I do love how Norway is just absolutely covered in troops, but none of them are any good. It's like, please, just back off. Leave me be. Oh, depredation. Oh, finally. God, it was taking forever to get that one. Oh yeah, Nidaros is going to fall very quickly now. I did pick up flight though, so I'm just going to get myself an observation balloon. Perfect. That just helps my bombard army. I am starting to build bombards everywhere now, which is good. Oh, Napoleon, that's a 3 army. And James Young, that's some 3 oil. Okay, not bad at all. Right, I keep getting distracted. Back to anti-tank crews. Come on, do it. One more bombard army strike. I like the fact they get 3 experience per shot. It's a little bit better than the 2 that sometimes you get. An aid request would be amazing, but you know what? I actually don't know of anybody who would support such an aid request. Oh, Netherlands is out. Thank goodness. They were an absolute bother. Absolute bother. But now my loyalty in Europe is complete. I mean, Norway have just the most insanely large army, as discussed before, but it's so obsolete, it is ridiculous. I feel kind of bad for them. Like, not that bad, but kind of bad. 92 strength line infantry attack, is that enough? Oh, not quite enough. Almost. Almost enough, though. Oh, they're just swarming my ironclad, and every time it just keeps killing and killing and killing and killing and killing. I'm looking forward to getting the War Department. Oh, okay, an imp just got killed because I was sailing it randomly. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna vote down on that military aid request. I just feel like Norway doesn't need any help in this war. They're doing fine. They're passed. Everyone voted for them. Never mind. I feel like the world unifies so perfectly against me, but never for me. One day I'll have that level of support in an online game, or a multiplayer game, I should say. The laser printer of military engineers is still doing fine. It's just scanning left and right. Boop, 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 boop. Producing railway every way. We're sort of almost up to more sort of Central Africa now. Not quite. We have a long way to go, but we're getting there. I am producing so much CO2 though. I'm the only person who knows what CO2 is, and I am spamming it like hell. Please shift out of your capital, Norway. You don't need it anymore. Oh, thank you so much. I've defeated the European mainland, so I'm actually going to leave Norway alone now. I just can't be bothered to go across to the UK. The UK is famously difficult in the real world to go and cross the channel and land on. Just ask Germany. So yeah, I just can't be bothered. Oh my god, I had totally forgotten about this.
It's a majestic wonder.
Oh, what was it when I first started building it? 90-something turns? People were commenting, like, did you really just do that? Like, make such a pathetic attempt at building this wonder that you could just put it on 90 turns and then ignore it. Well, I did. I did. And there we go. It's still terrible. Oh, that actually makes me smile. I had totally forgotten I'd done that. Ah, lovely. Oh my word, an admiral. How is nobody else getting these admirals? That's an unexpected pleasure. Okay, fair enough. Alright, well, actually guessing which city actually gets given the admiral is a job in itself. Oh, there they are, in Moreau. Oh, fair enough. 500 gold. Nice, 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 nice. Coincidentally, my gold route to Portugal has only got 2 turns left on it. And I also have an infantry army just sat next to Lisbon. Don't worry about that. That's fine. Oh, shush you. You don't know. I mean, you know what's going to happen, but I'm just going to outright lie to you at this point. Look at the map. Oh, a unified Africa. Almost. We'll go and take Portuguese cities soon. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I've got an ironclad that's slowly making its way around just to go and deliver some fun. I've got some just stationed army in little bits and pieces. Chemistry's not far away. Then I'm going to pick up steel. Chemistry gives me 75 strength anti-tank crews, which in an army gives me, it goes to 85 to 90 to 97 strength, which would be pretty insane. I'm really annoyed that there was no ACAD in this game. God, that would have been good. Being able to use them just to bash walls down. ACAD and Zulu are just a ridiculous combo, but mainland Europe is now unified, as is Scandinavia. I think Babylon is going to get taken at some point as well once I've taken Portugal. This army will go to Portugal. So I'm going to call this like my southern army, or my western army will go to Portugal and then to Babylon. My eastern army is running along this new railroad that I've built to go and finish off Russia and then push into sort of Mongolia, Kemen territory over in that area. I'm hoping that the Kemens will have a lot of campuses for me to go and pillage. Certainly I know Portugal has a couple of campuses, but Babylon has a lot of campuses for me to go and pillage, so that's good. We should be able to get a decent science boost. Babylon's also building a lot of wonders for me to go and take, so I should get a huge bonus from knocking them off their perch. But let me just show you. Let me just show you how far we've got so far. Look at that beautiful thing. Africa is now totally full of railroads up until maybe sort of the equator point, the equatorial point. Actually, no, the equator's way higher than I think, isn't it? It goes through the Sahara. I don't even know. I've never really bothered to look, but I mean, look at that. Oh, I'm going to fill in right up to Addis Ababa in a few turns. I'm still building military engineers pretty much everywhere. I've got Faith coming in that I'm purchasing military encampments with, using Valletta. That's really, really good fun. At some point, I might just have to pinch some tiles from Valletta. I'm hoping that a World Congress is going to put culture bombs down, because then I can use cities like this to go and go boop and culture bomb Valletta's tiles away, so I don't have to kill them, but I will kill them if I need to. Let's face it, I'm not a nice person, but look at this railroad. I've almost met up on a clockwise and anti-clockwise fashion around Africa as well. I've got this European line that's now been connected to my Russian line. Oh yes, I love railroads so much. I've almost built 200, and don't you worry, Africa will be entirely covered. This is why you follow us around, right? Not for incredibly competent Civ 6 play, but for African railroading. A true Brit. A true Brit. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Matthew Wilkinson, Salty Tech, Midnight Oil, Trafford Askby, Paul Coffey, Senjit, Kroger Brand, Trail Mix, Alex Noob, Cinnamon Beard, and Portland for all of your support on Patreon, as well as everybody else who comments and likes. Thank you!